Are you looking for the best chairs? In this video we will look at some of the best chairs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Branch Ergonomic. The Branch Ergonomic chair is a great all-around office chair that offers a superior blend of price and performance. Not only does it include 7 GearLab-tested points of adjustment, but it also scored highly in comfort with its thick, high-density foam cushion seat. It was a favorite among us, especially if you like a seat that's slightly on the firmer side. It's so comfortable that our collective panel of testers confirmed they could spend at least 8 hours sitting in this chair. Our previous editor's choice was the luxurious Steelcase Leap. However, we didn't feel right assigning this specific award to a chair that most people cannot afford. It sells around the $1,300 mark, depending on what options you select through checkout. The Branch, on the other hand, can be an achievable investment and shadowed the Leap scores throughout our testing trials. The biggest reason we ranked the Branch Ergonomic so highly is hinted at through its name. Its excellent adjustability lets our different-sized testers each adjust the chair to fit their body type and preference, creating a perfectly formed chair that helps avoid the aches and pains we feel with prolonged sitting sessions. The lowest seat height we measured was 17 inches, while the highest was 21.5 inch. This offers enough range to fit most people well, including our shortest tester at 5 feet 3 inches and tallest at 6 feet 2 inches. We appreciated the synchronous mechanism that links the backrest and seat pan. This design helped us position the lumbar support to hug the curves of our differently shaped backs perfectly while also making sure the seat didn't hit the back of our legs. To round out customizations, the armrests move not only in height and depth but also in width. This was helpful for our bigger testers, who may have longer arms or torsos and needed a little extra wiggle room. We believe this Branch chair is a fantastic choice for people who want all-day comfort and adjustable, custom support, but who also don't have the budget to spend lavishly. As for the support, the cushy comfort doesn't stop at the seat. While the breathable double-woven nylon mesh back keeps you cool, the adjustable lumbar gives you a noticeable boost to lower back support. From the wheels on up, the Branch Ergonomic seemed to be designed with a versatility mentality and an aim to keep the price low. This chair almost does it all, noted Rachel, one of our lead testers. Although our full testing panel was impressed with the Branch, we identified a few areas of possible trouble. With a relatively low manufacturer-rated weight limit of 275 pounds, this chair might not be stout enough for larger users. Despite having substantial adjustability options, actually making the adjustments required too much effort. The tension knob was both hard to reach while seated and a forearm workout to twist. If you'd like better lumbar adjustability and a higher weight limit, check out the SIHOO M18. It has a sturdy 330-pound weight limit and includes an innovative 2-dimensional lumbar adjustment system that can protrude into your lower spine further. Lastly, we weren't the biggest fan of the Branch armrests. While they have 3-way modifications, they are incredibly hard, like a rock, according to our notes from the questionnaire. However, if you can forgive the armrests, the Branch is designed for affordable all-day sitting, and it's the only chair we tested at this price point that offered similar, and in some cases, superior adjustability and comfort as models 2 or heck, 6 times more expensive. At number 2. AndaSeat Kaiser 3. Looking for a gaming chair to last long raids, all the while in comfort? The AndaSeat Kaiser 3 has your back, and quite literally, with a soft set of bolsters that feel like a hug in a seat with a cushiony embrace that leaves us with such high remarks on comfort that our panel of testers could collectively sit in this chair for 8 hours at a time. Only the Secret Labs Titan Evo 2022 and Razer Iskur V2 could match the same 8 hours of bliss. From our testing, we found smooth shifts in recline with 5 locking positions maxing out at 165 degrees, which was an enjoyment when really leaning back and settling into our gaming sessions. Armrests, lumbar support, and the neck pillow can all be adjusted to fine-tune to your specific requirements. The neck pillow, while firm, stays in place and hasn't created any pressure spots, noted our lead tester, Austin. Armrests are 4D adaptable, meaning they can even pivot to help you settle into any position, whether on a single-shooter simulator or on your mobile device. An added benefit for longevity is the use of a magnetic topper for the armrest that comes in a number of colors and can be exchanged if you find wear and tear after a long time of use. We really enjoyed the versatility of each component, which helped most of our testers achieve the sweet spot. We dove deep into each aspect of a gaming chair, measuring and comparing against each other to give you the most beneficial data needed to make the right decision for your specific needs. The AndaSeat Kaiser 3 price tag can seem high when compared to other low-quality off-brands, but the luxury gaming chair price range can go plenty higher. The Kaiser sits at the bottom of the high-end tier, where it doesn't compromise comfortability or beneficial features that make a difference in the longevity of your enjoyment. Although the Kaiser 3 marks a lot of adjustability, the range within that adjustability is not as wide as others. The seat height has a tight tolerance of about 2¼ inches of vertical movement that left our testers on the outer edges of the height range, both shorter and taller, not feeling completely happy with this. Another limiting factor is the built-in lumbar support that left a couple of our testers wanting more support from the internal system. The Razer Iskur V2 solves our problems by providing innovative and extrusive lumbar support for those wanting more in that region. At number 3. Razer Iskur V2. If you've come to this page because you're a hardcore gamer, we have you covered. The Razer Iskur V2 is one of the nicest premium options available. It will easily keep you comfortable for a full 10-hour session thanks to its highly adaptable design and excellent level of comfort. The 4D armrests provide good firm support and impress with their wide range of adjustability. We're a fan of the fabric option, which we tested, offering better breathability and coolness than faux leather models. The V2 built upon the already liked Razer Iskur V1 with improvement across all three of our metrics. Embracing softer bolsters in the seat and widening the seat pan, plus a quick and pain-free setup that takes about 10 minutes, this new and improved model is evolving in the right direction. The most standout addition to the Iskur V2 is its innovative built-in lumbar system that can be personalized to your exact preference. The back padding pivots on a single point while also having the ability to move and slash out and up slash down, thus providing extra support when turning our bodies and moving around during the day. It is a subtle design that makes a big difference in support, which many other models lack. A built-in lumbar system adds to the high level of overall comfort and adjustability in this premium choice for serious gamers. Given its 5-inch seat height range and overall top-notch design, the Iskur V2 could conceivably replace your office chair, allowing for more versatility in your work-life balance. Regardless of your use, we found ourselves easily sitting in this for prolonged periods of time, so if you know that you'll be working or playing late into the night, you won't have to worry about this chair meeting your needs. Beyond its elevated price tag, there isn't too much to complain about with the Iskur V2. Best suited for gamers above 5 feet 3 inches and below 6 feet 2 inches tall, shorter people might experience the lumbar is too aggressive, and taller people could find fault with the limited adjustability of the exquisitely plush neck pillow. Otherwise, if the subdued racing style suits your aesthetic sensibilities, you might have just found what you're looking for. If you would like to consider a less expensive option with similar levels of comfort, you could take a peek at the AndaSeat Kaiser 3, which features a milder internal lumbar support and a secure magnetic pillow that you can place almost anywhere. Both chairs deliver top-shelf comfort with superb support as well as a wide range of adjustability. At number 4. SIHOO M18 Ergonomic Big and Tall. The SIHOO M18 Ergonomic Big and Tall office chair surprised our testing crew with its all-around comfort by earning an above-average GearLab comfort rating of 7.4 versus the average 6.1 score. To put that in perspective, all of us said, on average, they could sit comfortably in this chair for 7 working hours. In contrast to the product name, the seat dropped down to the lowest height of the group at 16 inches by our measurement. This chair fits our shortest 5 feet 3 inches tester with ease, making it versatile for smaller sitters in addition to big and tall people, including our 6 feet 2 inches tester. While the M18 only has 5 measured points of adjustment, its 4-way lumbar system lets us dial in the fit. We could raise and lower the lumbar support as well as increase or decrease the intensity to match the curve of our lower backs, which is often a key factor in how long you can sit comfortably in your workspace. This feature stood out to us, especially since we do not often find it available at this cheap price point. While the lumbar support is great, the cushy W-shaped seat wowed us. In fact, one tester ranked it a 10 out of 10, saying it gave her a plush feeling of sinking in. In our experience at our desks, the cushion did a great job of mitigating the lack of seat pan adjustment. Even though we couldn't move the seat in and out for a more perfect fit, our testers didn't feel undue points of stress under their legs until they neared 7 hours of sitting. We believe the M18 is a great choice for any home office user trying to find an affordable chair that can get them through a work-from-home day in relative comfort. The breathable mesh back supports and conforms to our differently sized backs, and the mesh also makes this chair a good choice for warmer, humid environments because it's more breathable than typical foam cushion chair backs. With a manufacturer maximum weight limit of 330 pounds, the SIHOO M18 is also strong enough for many heavier sitters even though it retails at such an affordable price point. Basically, if you're a larger sitter on a budget, the SIHOO M18 is a legit option. In comparison to the Branch ergonomic chair, it can hold 55 more pounds than the Branch's 275 pounds weight limit. With its included headrest and generous recline angle, we think it could work double duty as a casual gamer chair, too. Even though the SIHOO is a comfortable, adjustable chair, it doesn't compete in material quality with premium office chairs that usually cost more than $1,000, like the Steelcase Leap. For instance, the M18 armrests are a bit hard, and they don't move in and out, which means that people with wider hips might feel a bit constrained compared to chairs with in/out armrest adjustments. In addition, the wheels don't rotate and roll well, making our testers frustrated by the amount of effort it took to move the chair into position at their desks. If you roll around quite a bit near your workstation, you might want to consider the aforementioned Branch ergonomic, which has much smoother wheels, or even consider replacing the wheels on the SIHOO M18. Still, if those drawbacks don't turn you off, the cushy seat and lumbar support make the SIHOO M18 easy to recommend to those looking for affordable comfort. At number 5. Modway Articulate Ergonomic Mesh. If you are shopping for a new affordable seat that can last your whole workday, the Modway Articulate Ergonomic Mesh could be the chair for you. While it can't match the top products for support or versatility, it did quite well in our timed comfort testing, averaging 8 hours of contentment before we had to take a long break from the seat. This is an impressive score given that the only other chairs that could last longer were the Steelcase Leap and Herman Miller chairs that cost around 10 times the price. With a robust manufacturer-rated weight limit of 331 pounds, well above the typical 275-pound limit seen in most budget office chairs, we're pleased to share that this chair accommodates a wider range of body types without breaking the bank. While the Modway delivered solid performances in most features, its standout attribute that caught our attention was the easy-to-reach and adjust tension knob. The tension was surprisingly responsive and didn't require much effort compared to other chairs in this lineup. In combination with an easy-access recline and tilt lock, this product made it easy for us to kick back to our perfect lounge position when it was time to reconsider a pesky work problem or daydream solutions. Chair, the little things do truly add up with the Modway. Tilt resistance. The little things do truly add up with the Modway. Tilt resistance, lock, and recline all factor into a great cradling embrace we expect to feel when moving around throughout our workday. Based on our experience, we believe this Modway mesh chair is a great option for anyone looking for a straightforward, reasonably comfortable chair at a lower price point. The breathable mesh back is great for warm office environments, and the generous 6-inch seat cushion thickness delivers padding for multi-hour sitting sessions. While most of our testers felt they could work full days in this chair, they'd rather do it on an intermittent work-from-home day than 5 straight days in the office. With notes like, "Nothing special, the Modway just didn't give us the excitement to go back to it day after day." The lumbar support was never present enough for us, and it's a slippery seat, so watch out if you're slouching because you could slide right off. Furthermore, the seat offers limited versatility at just 4 adjustment points, and the armrests have a more limited range of motion compared to some of the competing models. The armrests can't drop as low, pivot, or adjust their depth to the point you can with other models like the armrest leaders from the Steelcase brand. The default position of the armrests also feels a tad on the wide side for smaller sitters, but for those of us with wider hips, the extra space is appreciated. If adjustability is important to you and you can stretch your budget a bit, check out the Branch ergonomic chair, which is much more adjustable. Still, for the Modway's typical price range, it's hard to find a better office chair for less money. At number 6. Dowinx Retro Series LS6689S. With its remarkably soft synthetic leather, above-average adjustability, and wallet-friendly pricing, the Dowinx Retro Series LS6689S offers exceptional value for gamers on a budget. While it didn't get the highest scores in our comfort testing, there wasn't much aversion to this chair. A simple design that's overall pretty comfortable, noted one of our testers. A retractable padded footrest adds extra support when kicking back. We really enjoyed the strapped-in lumbar pillow. Though it's quite prominent, it can be shifted up and down, giving you the convenience of shifting to whatever height you need. The adjustability continues, with plenty of mobility to be had from the 165 degrees recline to the 180 degrees of possible lean when its tilt is unlocked. The armrests have an average up/down range but can be adjusted forward/back, in/out, and swivel to fine-tune for a variety of limb sizes and gaming needs. We were impressed that this budget-friendly model could provide the necessary essentials for adjustability, whereas most others in this price range fall off drastically. The seat is situated a bit low to the ground with a small height range that makes it not ideal for every desk setup, so it's probably not the best candidate to double as an office chair or for those that hit above the 6-foot mark. That being said, we were able to get in about 6 hours of reasonably comfortable gameplay, making this a good companion to lengthy raids on the computer. The Dowinx chair is for the moderate gamer who may not want to commit to the staggering price tag that some of the market wields. Although we are impressed by its quality and how soft to the touch it is, the faux leather lacks the breathability to keep things cool during lengthier sessions in warmer environments. In addition, standing up presents a potentially precarious situation, with tipping easier to do while sitting on the front edge of the seat. Lastly, the lumbar support might not be for everyone as it might be too pronounced for some, but the Dowinx Retro is still one of the best choices for thrifty gamers, overall providing a good level of comfort and adjustability. The GTPlayer GT800 of footrest is a comparable option that comes with an unattached lumbar pillow and an even lower price tag. Both chairs are great for keeping costs down while you enjoy your favorite games. At number 7. GTPlayer GT800A Footrest. If funds are really tight but you still need a gaming chair that offers some versatility and comfort, the GTPlayer GT800 of footrest is a great option priced similarly to modest office chairs. This model includes the standard features one can expect to find in the gaming style category, with adjustable lumbar and neck pillows and a deeply aggressive reclining angle that we measured at 135 degrees for body stretching breaks and power naps between gaming sessions. As the price reduces, we inevitably see a reduction in quality, but we found the GT800 of footrest still to have good integrity in its foam seat padding. The seat cushion wasn't anything to rave about, but it had us sitting content for an average of 5 hours before needing to take a break. The lower cost of entry translates to some loss of versatility with only 3 points of adjustments with the GT800A, but the ability to cover a large range with the seat height makes this adequate for both shorter gamers and individuals over 6 feet tall. We recommend this seat to introductory gamers who may not make this their primary chair for other uses but still want to play in the gaming chair arena. There are a few things to consider when considering this model. The armrests are fixed and offer only a modicum of comfort. The backrest doesn't have much in the way of adjustability either, relying on adjustable neck and lumbar pillows. Some gamers will find the lumbar support a tad forceful since it applies a fixed amount of pressure. Also, it tends to shift, so some might be annoyed about constant readjustment if you move around a lot. Heavier players in our testing team noted an inability to provide adequate tension from the weak tension knob. If these limitations are concerning, another affordable option with a similar level of comfort and even better adjustability, plus adjustable armrests and built-in headrest speakers, is Tracing's Music Series. At number 8. Steelcase Leap. Throughout the multiple years of testing office chairs, our testers have desired no other product more than the Steelcase Leap. Comfort is heavily considered in our final score, and this chair is far and away the most comfortable we've tested, with a full 10 hours of bliss taken from multiple days of testing. This is an hour and a half more than other Steelcase series like the Ania and Series 2. Our lead tester mentioned playing musical chairs and testing all the chairs throughout the week, and when he got back to the Leap and sat down, it was like, that's definitely the best. Thanks to the live-back technology, we found great support along our spine while we moved throughout the day, helping us to go the distance when grinding out full days at our desks. Because humans all come in different heights and sizes, we've learned that adjustability has a major impact on all-day comfort. We counted a staggering 8 points of adjustment for the Leap. In addition, Steelcase's natural glide system makes transition one of the easiest and smoothest to adjust, a luxury that we all enjoy when dialing in our own specific dimensions. While the 4D adjustable padded armrests garnered a lot of praise from our testers, the ultra-comfortable back led to true love. The back features great padding and an excellent ergonomic curve. The ability to adjust the firmness of lumbar support lets you dial in the lower back fit you didn't know you were craving. Because the Leap is Steelcase's most adjustable chair, it's likely a great fit for most people. Our tallest tester was 6 feet 2 inches, and we still had some adjustment room to spare. With a manufacturer-rated 400-pound weight limit, the Leap is also strong enough to hold above-average bodies. While adjustability and comfort are clearly awesome, is it all necessary or overkill? If you need to spend long hours in your office chair all day over a full workweek, this Steelcase chair is hard to beat. And if you're putting in the overtime? Again, this is the chair most of our fellow GearLab testers would pick first. Now, we aren't blind. We noticed the steep price tag from the beginning. At checkout, you can adjust certain options to help reduce this high amount. This trade-off between affordability and features, as expected, will affect performance. While the Steelcase Amia is a great option that saves you a few $100s, it offers fewer adjustment options compared to the Leap. If all this adjustability talk gets your attention but the price point makes you anxious, consider the more affordable Branch ergonomic chair. While it's not as smooth and easy to use, it's nearly as adjustable as the Leap. Still, given the Leap's quality construction, you can expect your Steelcase purchase to last a long time, which might pay for itself if you consider the possible health effects of spending many long years at your desk. At number 9. Christopher Knight Home Evelyn. We tested many accent chairs, and the Christopher Knight Home Evelyn stood out as one of the very best. Its linen-like fabric is nice to the touch, and its medium-firm cushions are comfortable to sit on. From a morning cup of coffee to a place to kick off your work shoes, Evelyn was the option we looked for time and time again. The chair accents just about any room with its modest color scheme and airy appearance. The Evelyn appears to be much larger than it actually is, which can help create the illusion of the room being much bigger, too. Without anticipating a smaller chair, you might be surprised to see its actual size when it arrives. That being said, if you're trying to fill up a larger space, this model might be underwhelming. Though it is one of the softer options in our lineup, it needs a few uses before it feels broken in. Additionally, we wish the armrests had a tad more cushion. We were also quite impressed with the Lexicon fabric. This mid-century modern option is well built and a great addition to any room.